Where are you now that I need you?
The new Aston Martin Vanquish S is a fitting final entry on this V12 glittering CV. This is the new 99,950 Aston Martin Vanquish S, a sharper, more polished version of the Vanquish capable of 0-62 mph in 3.5 seconds and 201 mph. It also the final outing for Aston Ford-derived 6.0-liter V12, here tuned for an extra 27 bhp over the Vanquish it replaces, although the 465 pounds FT torque figure stays the same. The DB11 will be followed by an all-new twin-turbo 4.0-liter V8 Vantage in late 2017, and then a new twin-turbo DB11-based Vanquish in 2018, so this is the last gasp for naturally aspirated Astons. We can see why the release of the new Aston Martin Vanquish SA 595 bhp 2+2 GT, following just months after the launch of the new DB11 a 600 bhp 2+2 GT could cause much head-scratching. Andy Palmer, Aston's CEO, says it takes things a step further, confidently asserting itself within the Aston Martin Vanquish S range and distinguishing itself from the new DB11. A spokesman clarified further, calling the DB11 Aston GT car, and the Vanquish S its Super GT. It should be a more focused kind of car then, but considering it based on older chassis and powertrain tech than the DB11 and costs $5,050 more, it'll need to be spectacular to earn its keep. The chassis has been given the full Mapbacker treatment. Aston head of ride and handling, poached from Lotus. Spring rates are up 10%, but with retuned dampers to bring the front and rear ends in harmony with each other. A thicker rear anti-roll bar has been added to keep the back of the car more planted. The hydraulic steering has been revised, but keeps the same ratio, and a new rear muffler amplifies the V12 swan song. There's also a new aero package, including winglets on the edges of the front bumper to direct air away from the wheels. That means less overall drag, less front end lift to you and I. That equals less understeer and a fraction more aggression to the Vanquish visage. There might only be small adjustments, micro tweaks, but the overall effect is stark. TG remembers being gobsmacked on driving the outgoing Aston Martin Vanquish several years ago, by how its body control felt so soft and loose, so out of sync, but not to the benefit of comfort. By comparison, the damping is now tight as a drum, keeping the body spirit level flat both side to side, and front to back, and even the nastiest jolts are rounded up like flawless pebbles. Shock horror, even the firmer of two damper settings IS and strictly for track, you can actually use it when you feeling frisky on the road.